Hello, beautiful people. We're in my room today. As you can see, it's messy. The bed, messy. The couch, chair, messy. The top of my dresser, messy. It's all messy, but it's fine. This is my second daily journal video thing. Not a lot of interesting things to talk about. It's been a busy last couple of days. Been trying to work on this year one stuff that I talked about in my last one. This initiative about trying to become a master of one thing a year. This year being development, web development. Pardon my nose, got a cold or something. It's going to be so tough to do this thing. It's funny, the last couple of days I've been doing things that I thought I was going to be comfortable with and ended up being significantly more difficult and time consuming than I previously had anticipated. And so I feel like I burned 2 straight days making a lot of really stupid mistakes. But on the other side of that, I feel really comfortable with a couple things that were previously very complex to me now. You can actually watch those things on my YouTube channel here under the DigitalOcean tutorials. I put up 2 of them today. I've got a couple more rolling in, talking about setting up virtual hosts and VPSs and Nginx on an Ubuntu server and all this other stuff that I knew nothing about. So I'm getting consistently more comfortable with the terminal and how to use all this stuff, how to use DigitalOcean, server structures, all this sort of thing. So coming up next, probably starting tomorrow, I'm gonna actually try to put some real stuff up there on the web and kind of start to create some basic landing pages for both my personal site and for the year one stuff too. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. I like learning all these new things, even if it's really annoying and tough in the beginning. I'm getting a really mean glare on these glasses, aren't I? It's insane. I'm taking them off. Yeah, so that's progress on year one. I think it's pretty good stuff. It's a rainy weekend here in Louisville. Kind of sucks around here. But I go back to work on Monday, which I'm excited about. I've got a couple of fun new toys to show you guys. Some of these things are things that I've had for a while, and some of them just recently came in. In the last one, I talked about some of the stuff I've got for health. I showed you this thing, which looks like one of those handheld like gaming things you had when you were a kid for measuring body mass. A couple other stuff. I really dig this stuff. I got this thing in from iHealth. You can't really see it, can you? It measures, you put it on your finger. You put it on your finger like this, and it lights up. Oh, this is going to be impossible to show you because of the glare. But you put it on your finger like this, and it lights up to show you your SpO2 levels and some of that stuff. So, pretty cool little thing. I dig this. Syncs in with the app on your phone. Pretty neat. Kind of shows you your blood oxygen levels, that kind of thing. Weird thing, I've never thought about it before. I'm healthy, just so you know, in my blood oxygen levels, so that's good news. The other thing, I haven't gotten around yet to using the skin fold calipers to actually figure out how much actual body fat there is as opposed to muscle. That's coming soon. And when I do that, there's also this sweet little tape thing. It's like a tape measure almost that you can use for measuring circumference of your waist, of your hips, of your shoulders, that sort of thing. So as you actually build muscle mass, you can kind of have this to measure against any sort of a weight gain to tell whether or not your weight gain is fat mass or muscle mass. So kind of a helpful thing to have in association with the calipers. Also, I've had this thing for a while and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend the Withings Smart Body Analyzer scale. This thing. It's so great. It measures your weight and then follows it up with your body fat, heart rate, and the air quality in your house, which is the most interesting thing. It was actually awesome. I moved into this place. It's a fantastic place where I live now, and the air filter was old, and I was getting terrible readings off of this thing about my air quality. And then I replaced the air filter, and it's healthy air now. But I never thought about it and I just figured it was the air of the area that I lived in, and turned out this can help tell me when I need to change my air filter. Kind of cool, because I never remember that kind of stuff. Also, it syncs up with the app, with the Withings app. The Withings app is fantastic, syncs into HealthKit and stuff like that too, so you get all this fantastic data about yourself. I try to measure myself first thing in the morning and before I go to bed too. I've got bunch of information there that I'm gonna put on my website in the logs section or the health section whenever that comes together. I travel a lot for work recently, and I always struggle with finding a pair of headphones that I really like that aren't like over-the-ear headphones. They're kind of easy to carry around and portable, and I discovered these recently by B&O Play. Really dig these things. I've got a pair of their like over-the-ear headphones, which I absolutely love. They're like the most comfortable thing I've ever worn. They look incredible. They sound incredible. I really like them. But they're really bulky. They don't fold up well. These things are amazing. I absolutely love them. They're a little bit on the costly side, but to me they're totally worth it. They have an incredible, the make is phenomenal. They hold up really well, but it clips over your ear. So you put it behind your ear like this, like that, and then just put it into your ear like that. And it just holds. They're like fantastic for exercising. The European cycling team uses these because they don't fall off. They have incredible sound quality. Really, really flexible. Like all of these are moving parts that are made out of metal, so it lasts you for forever. Sounds incredible. Doesn't get tangled that easily, which is, I don't know how they did that, but it doesn't get tangled like at all, which is awesome. And then you've got your call controls and stuff like that on it too. These have replaced pretty much any other headset for me. I use these all the time. If you travel a lot or you're just looking for a good pair of like athletic earbuds and you don't mind dropping some cash, seriously, these things are incredible. Really, really like them. This isn't necessarily, these daily video things aren't necessarily going to turn into like product recommendation videos. I just have a lot of fun stuff that I like talking about, so they probably will as I talk about these things. But that's about it. This week on progress for year one in my personal site stuff, I want to get a landing page up for my personal site. It'll be really simple, just kind of continue to build as I keep learning stuff and get more comfortable with stuff. And same thing for year one, just start kind of writing like blog posts to associate the videos that I put out and talking about progress and things that I'm learning. The whole idea is essentially like an exercise in learning to build off of what you've already learned. So it just kind of starts with like minimum viable product, whatever that looks like in the situation, and then slowly adding to it until you get this fantastic product or understanding of the product or whatever it is that you're learning for the year. So yeah, got some fun things coming next week. Looking forward to talking about some of the stuff that I'll be pulling in. One of the first posts that's going to be hitting year one is going to be a post about everything that I don't know. It's going to be about everything about web development that I know that I need to know, that I realize I know nothing about, and things that I want to learn over the course of this year. It's a big list. So if anybody has any help on resources or whatever, please point me in the right direction because I don't know where to go. And on my personal side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to talk about some of my goals and stuff like that for 2015, what I want the personal side to become. I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, and I think that's going to be cool. So anyway, if you care about that stuff, there it is. If not, whatever. I'm surprised anybody watches this anyways. So until next time, keep it cool. I'll see y'all later.